Welcome to Had6 channel. In this video, we will look into nullify. 16 verbs with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Nullify, which means make legally null and void. Number 1. Veto, which means exercise a veto against a decision or proposal. Veto. For example, the president carried out his threat to veto the bill. Number 2. Annul, which means declare invalid an official agreement, decision, or result. Annul. For example, the elections were annulled by the general amid renewed protests. Number 3. Undo, which means cancel or reverse the effects or results of a previous action or measure. Undo. For example, there wasn't any way Evelyn could undo the damage. Number 4. Countermand, which means revoke or cancel an order. Countermand. For example, an order to arrest the strike leaders had been countermanded. Number 5. Revoke, which means officially cancel a decree, decision, or promise. Revoke. For example, the board has the power to revoke the license of a bank. Number 6. Recall, which means revoke or annul an action or decision. Recall. For example, he sent another note to Lord Grey, recalling his earlier communication. Number 7. Dissolve, which means annul or end a partnership or marriage. Dissolve. For example, their marriage has been dissolved. Number 8. Repeal, which means revoke or annul a law or act of Parliament. Repeal. For example, the Act was repealed in 1990. Number 9. Invalidate, which means deprive an official document or procedure of legal validity because it contravenes a regulation or law. Invalidate. For example, a low turnout invalidated the ballot. Number 10. Abrogate, which means repeal or do away with a law, right, or formal agreement. Abrogate. For example, a proposal to abrogate temporarily the right to strike. Number 11. Void, which means declare that something is not valid or legally binding. void. For example, the contract was voided. Number 12. Rescind, which means revoke, cancel, or repeal a law, order, or agreement. Rescind. For example, the government eventually rescinded the directive. Number 13. Abolish, which means formally put an end to a system, practice, or institution. Abolish. For example, a bill to abolish the council tax. Number 14. Quash, which means reject as invalid, especially by legal procedure. Quash. For example, his conviction was quashed on appeal. Number 15. Reverse, which means make something the opposite of what it was. Reverse. For example, the damage done to the ozone layer may be reversed. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Hitting the subscription button is the best way to stay connected. See you in the next video.